Domas, the ball didn't hop around nearly as much as we're used to seeing from you guys. Just how much is that just first preseason game, and how much is that something you guys really have to dive into?
Yeah, it's definitely not how we were playing through the training camp, but first preseason game, Toronto's a team that tries to junk up the game, and throw different things and lineups at you and make us play a different way.
Almost if you guys go look at the film and tape, what are some of the things that you're going to be looking out for?
Just overall everything, there's a lot that I feel like we did to ourselves, put ourselves at a disadvantage, and other things we did well, So we're gonna have to go through it and talk together as a team and see what's gonna work moving forward.
So, with that, I know having preseason it can be a little sloppy at times. How sloppy did that feel compared to maybe what you guys have been accustomed to?
Um, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely felt sloppy, but that's why we have film tomorrow in practice, and that's why we have 4 of these games to get it right before the season starts.
You mentioned obviously first game of preseason, right? So everything kind of take with a grain of salt, but the energy and kind of the tempo seemed to kind of be really set there in the fourth quarter by those guys.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of Neek, Maxine, Dylan, Devin getting out there and kind of almost kind of taking over the game there for a little bit?
They did amazing. They came, they waited for their turn, they came out, brought the energy, brought the basketball that Doug wants us to play, and props to them. They came out. We just as starters, we should have done our part.
What were the things that you were satisfied with tonight? You guys felt like you were doing?
I felt like when we were in the half court, I felt like we did pretty good. The transition hurt us. We couldn't get stopped, so we couldn't run and play our game. But we're just gonna have to watch over it and really see what.
Hey, Domas. There's been this effort to pick up and guard 94 feet. Just wondering, like, what your assessment of that tonight was. Does it feel like there was an adjustment there, and like maybe you guys were out of position sometimes, whether it was stopping the ball or defending through?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like maybe just be a little smarter, in how we do it. I felt like we had ourselves in a disadvantage most of the game, 4 against 5. We just got to kind of pick and choose our battles, and if some personnel can't shoot or are faster than us, to kind of see where we can get the best out of each other on the defensive end.
Domas, you mentioned playing less on the block, more out on the perimeter. It seems like you were outside but attacking the block more. Less of the DHO game, though, that you talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Was that just what Toronto was taking away from you guys, or not in the game?
Yeah, I feel like that's what Toronto was taking away. They're making us do different things, depending on the game. We're working on different sets and stuff. So yeah, we're just trying out everything.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys.